called him the legend, and he was a major hero.
His sense of duty was so immeasurably strong.
He was an interesting character, and he just was one of those guys who went above and beyond.
American Sniper is a story about one Navy SEAL named Chris Kyle, who joined the SEALs when he was 30 years old.
How about you, old man? How you feeling?
Feeling dangerous.
Kyle's feeling dangerous!
And he is listed as having the most kills for a sniper in U.S. military history.
He is a man who's torn between two great responsibilities: responsibility to family and responsibility to his country.
You're not talking. You act like it's all okay.
Hey, there's a war going on, there's people dying, and I'm headed to the mall.
Chris is the embodiment of a guy who has dedicated his life to protecting others. And that's what the whole movie's about in a lot of ways. You know, a character study on a man who's balancing that life between being a soldier at war and a father at home, and what that did to him.
I see you, I feel you, but you're not here. If you think this war isn't changing you, you're wrong.
The thing about playing a real person, it just, as an actor, it becomes so much less about you and becomes about that person.
Bradley and I took a trip down to Texas and met the family and the kids.
I sat across the dining room table from Wayne Kyle, Chris's father, Jeff, his brother, and Taya and McKenna and Colton. Gave them our word that we were gonna do right by them. So I felt a massive responsibility. I mean, just incredible responsibility.
Bradley did an amazing job, and he completely transformed himself. He just grew before our eyes.
If I don't believe I'm Chris, no one else is gonna believe it. And the only way to do that is to get as big as he was, or try to.
Bradley had the idiosyncrasies of Chris down pat. Same attitude and everything.
He looked remarkably like Chris Kyle, and you forget it's Bradley when you're watching him.
You got some sort of savior complex? I just want to get the bad guys, but if I can't see them, I can't shoot them. Look, all these guys, they know your name. They feel invincible with you up there. They're not.
Bradley has an innate sense of storytelling, and he was elemental in finding the moments for Chris and the transformation of this character and who he becomes and what he almost loses in the process.
You could see his level of commitment every day, and it inspired us.
He's terrific. He's a very activist actor, as I was when I was young.
Tell me why you do it. I want to understand.
Babe, I do it for you. You know that I do to protect you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm here. Your family is here. Your children have no father.
You know, I have to serve my country.
You don't know when to quit. Okay, I need you to be human again. I need you here.
Sienna Miller, who plays Taya Kyle, was another invaluable asset to the film.
She was the one that had Taya's personality down the best, and she does a splendid job in the picture.
You have these two very strong characters who come in contact with each other, and there's a lot of fire, and there's a lot of love, and a lot of pain because of it.
To play somebody who's got that much going on, to be a woman in this environment, to be a woman who's trying to raise children, who's trying to understand and be supportive of her husband is really intriguing.
It takes a tough woman to put up with a man who's going to war 4 times in a row.
Your dad, he's a hero. That's right. He saved my life, and he helped me get back to my little girl. So, thank you for lending him to us.
The only director that Chris Kyle ever said he wanted to do this movie was Clint. He's a legendary filmmaker and a quintessential leader.
Clint is very instinctual. He really trusts himself, and he has this inherent ability to know where the truth is.
He really understood it. Every single scene reflects that sort of simple, heroic, quiet, unapologetic tone.
Just felt so good for Clint to say, you know, come on and let's make this movie together. I mean, I can't even imagine doing the movie without him.
I wanted to make it because it is an important story, and it's not just a story that's a promoter of the action of war. It shows the toll war takes on you as a person right up to the very end.
You're home?
Yeah, I got out early.
No, I'm stateside.
What are you doing?
I guess I just needed a minute.
The kids are dying to see you. It's been 9 months.
I'm coming home.
I had a tremendous honor to be able to pretend to be him. I loved it. I loved every moment of walking in his shoes, every moment of it.